it's like to cheat death at 200 miles per hour? In the high-octane universe of Formula 1, every second on the track is a battle between life and death. Today, we're diving into some of the most jaw-dropping survival stories and heart-wrenching tragedies in F1 history. Buckle up because these tales are as intense as they get. Stick around because we will also talk about the reason for Grosjean's crash and Alonso's survival. Fernando Alonso's miraculous escape in 2016. Imagine you're hurtling down the Formula 1 track and breakneck speeds. The crowd's roar is in your ears and the adrenaline is pumping through your veins. Then, in a heart-stopping instant, everything changes. At the 2015 Australian Grand Prix, Fernando Alonso found himself in a scenario straight out of a Hollywood thriller. His McLaren clipped another car, catapulting him into a terrifying tumble. As his car flipped and spun, metal screeched and sparks flew, painting a surreal picture of chaos and danger. The entire arena watched in horror, expecting the worst. Yet, when the wreckage finally came to a standstill amidst a cloud of dust and debris, Alonso did the unthinkable. He unstrapped himself, crawled out of the twisted remains of his car, and walked away shaken, but astonishingly unscathed. How's that for defying the odds and making a miraculous escape? From Fernando Alonso's miraculous survival, let's shift gears and turn back the clock to a different era of racing. Now, we journey to the 1994 Hockenheim Grand Prix, a pivotal moment that captures the sheer unpredictability and peril of Formula 1. Jos Verstappen's fiery ordeal. Take a moment and flashback to 1994. Hockenheim, the heart of racing passion, where Jos Verstappen found himself in the midst of every racer's worst fear. Picture his car not just crashing, but bursting into a monstrous inferno, flames devouring everything in their path. There he was, strapped inside as the fire raged around him, a horrifying barrier between life and certain death. In those critical moments, Verstappen's instincts kicked in. He fought with everything he had, wrestling against the constraints to free himself from the fiery grip. Against all odds, driven by sheer willpower and a stroke of luck, he emerged from the blaze. The crowd and the world watched in disbelief as he stepped out in the infernal wreckage, a true testament to human resilience and courage under fire. Roland Ratzenberger's tragic end, 1994. Not every tale from the track has a hero walking away unscathed. In 1994, the same thrilling season turned tragic at the San Marino Grand Prix. During a high-stakes qualifying round, Roland Ratzenberger's car fatally crashed, a harsh and sudden end to a life filled with speed and passion. His untimely demise cast a somber shadow over the racing community, serving as a grim reminder of the perilous risks these drivers face in their quest for glory. It was a moment that didn't just shake the spectators or the teams, it reverberated through the entire motorsport world, deeply affecting everyone connected to the sport. From the flames of survival, we transition to a narrative of profound loss and lasting legacy. In the very same year that brought breathtaking escapes, 1994 also delivered one of its darkest weekends during the San Marino Grand Prix. Ayrton Senna's legacy and greatness and loss in 1994. Then there's a story of Ayrton Senna, a legend whose name is synonymous with both triumph and tragedy in Formula 1. At the very end of San Marino Grand Prix, just a day after Ratzenberger's fatal crash, Senna met a similar fate. His devastating accident sent shockwaves around the world and marked a profound moment of loss and mourning. Yet, from this dark chapter arose a pivotal shift. Senna's death became a catalyst for change, igniting a rigorous overhaul of safety protocols in the sport. His legacy, therefore, extends far beyond his victories on the track. It spurred a relentless pursuit of a safer future in motorsports, ensuring that his spirit lives on in every race that follows. Romain Grosjean's fiery escape. Fast forward to 2020 at the Bahrain Grand Prix, where a scene unfolded that seemed ripped from a dramatic action movie. Romain Grosjean's car violently crashed into the barriers, breaking in half and instantly bursting into a massive inferno. Spectators and viewers worldwide held their breath as flames engulfed the cockpit. But what seemed like the end was far from it. In an awe-inspiring display of human will and survival, Grosjean leaped out of the fiery wreckage. Against every odd, covered in his fire suit and fueled by sheer determination, he emerged shaken but alive. This harrowing escape didn't just captivate onlookers, it underscored the incredible advancements in safety that had evolved from past strategies, turning what could have been a fatal incident into a miraculous survival story. From the blazing inferno of Romain Grosjean's crash, we've witnessed the power of human resilience and the incredible strides made in safety technology. But the stories of miraculous survivals and courageous comebacks don't end here. Next, we're about to rewind to another heart-pounding moment from the archives. Stay tuned as we uncover the story of Robert Kubica, whose harrowing experience at the 2017 Canadian Grand Prix tested the limits of human endurance and the spirit of a racer. Robert Kubica's miraculous comeback 2007. Rewind to 2007 at the Canadian Grand Prix, where Robert Kubica experienced what could only be described as a racer's worst nightmare. In a heart-stomping moment, his car was catapulted off the track, turning into a twisted wreck as it smashed into a barrier at horrifying speeds. The aftermath was chilling. The car was unrecognizable, a mangled heap of metal, and the prognosis of Kubica was grim. But the story didn't end there. Defying every expectation, Kubica not only survived the horrific crash, but also made a remarkable return to racing. His comeback was nothing short of miraculous, a testament to his unwavering determination and the indomitable spirit of a true racer who refused to let even the worst daunting challenge keep him from the sport he loved. As I promised in the beginning of the video, we will talk about the main reason Grosjean crashed and Alonso's survival aid. Fernando Alonso's terrifying crash at the 2016 Australian Grand Prix, where his car flipped through the air at 200 miles per hour, was caused by a faulty steering wheel. The McLaren driver lost control after the steering wheel became detached from the car, sending him hurtling into the wall. Alonso miraculously escaped unharmed thanks to the car's safety features. Now, Romain Grosjean's fiery crash at the 2020 Bahrain Grand Prix was one of the most dramatic in recent memory. His car split in half and burst into flames after hitting the barriers at high speed. However, the Halo device, which was introduced in 2018, played a crucial role in Grosjean's survival. The titanium structure protected his head and allowed him to escape the burning wreckage. These stories from the track are brutal reminders of the risks these drivers take every time they step into their cars. But from these ashes of near-death experiences and tragic losses, a new era of innovation and safety in Formula One has risen. Each story is a chapter of courage and a testament to the indomitable human spirit. Stick around, share your thoughts, and hit the like button if you're as amazed by these tales as we are.